Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. We have another special reading today. We're doing a New Year's message that is meant to be heard by you. What is a New Year's Eve message from 2023 and then a message for 2024? So a message that is meant for you to be heard from, I don't know, your guardians, angels, spirit team, relatives past, a message from that is meant to be heard by you about 2023, and then a message for 2024. So this will be interesting. It's kind of a leaving message of 2023, kind of like a synopsis message from your spirit team, a message that they have for you about 2023, and a message they have for you for 2024. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is pile 1, quartz crystal with gold mica. Quartz crystal with gold mica. I guess it would help to put it toward the camera. Oh, pyrite pyramid, and clearing stone, selenite. Left my mind for a second there. Pile 3. So quartz crystal with gold mica, pile 1. Actually, I said pyrite, but it's actually black obsidian. Sorry. Maybe that's a big faux pas there. Black obsidian pyramid, not pyrite. I don't know what I was thinking. And selenite for pile 3. So let's go ahead and you guys take a look at these, see which one is resonating with you. I've got my New Year's Eve hats here. Well, one looks a little Christmassy, Dickinson-like, but that's okay. Since we're doing we're doing 2023 into 2024, that works. 2023, 2024. Anyways, okay, take a look at this and see which one resonates with you, and we will catch you back at pile 1. Okay, pile 1. I just used those decks to have you take a look at them. So, but we're actually going to use all of these decks. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I need to pull these back over. Just remember what order they were in. Okay, and then I'm going to pull a message for 2023 out of my Unicorns and Dragons Palo Barbieri deck. We've got 2023. Tranquility. Harmonious in action. Harmonious in action. 2024. Knowledge. Okay. So I think your spirit team is saying, you know what, there's enough, you've had enough tranquility and, well, never enough tranquility, but you've had enough time to sit and think about things, and it's time to take action. You've filled yourself with knowledge, and now it's time to move ahead and start doing something with this. So we're going to go ahead and put these up here so we can see them. We're covering up the but we're going to pick some cards. We're going to pick a few cards for each pile. So the message from your spirit team is clear, harmonious in action. So they feel you've had a lot of time to sit around and think things over. You've had your healing. You've had your healing. Now it's time to move forward with a new beginning. You've learned your lesson in this situation. So let's see if we can find out what this has to do with. So we have the Ace of Cups. You have let me see. Hold on. Let me get some more. I need Nine of Cups in reverse. So you were trying to find new love basically in the wrong area. Love was not where you thought it was. And abundance wasn't happening. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it means that your abundance was not, it wasn't working out. Let's pick two more cards. So I feel like this has to do with a love relationship. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you were with somebody who was draining you of your comforts, even at home. I feel like they might have been even draining you of money. The Magician. So we have the Magician here, which is the card of focus and turning visions into reality. So I think this this tranquility card here and focus, the focus of the Magician is you trying to get things in place over the past year of how this just did not work out for you. And you know it. You saw it. And we have the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is about sharing your feelings. Even though it's been tranquility and harmonious in action, I think there was a little bit of action because you were able to find solace in friendships. So I think that you've spent a lot of time getting over your dis-ease with this situation that you were in. And let's see what else we have here. Six of Wands. Okay. So, even though there's been a lot of, there hasn't been movement toward you finding a new person, and that might be what this harmonious in action is. Your spirit guides are saying, you know, we're glad that you took the time to work through this, and they're happy that you did take that time to be with your friends and work through it. So that their message is they're really happy that you did take that time, but now that you're knowledgeable. You've gained wisdom over this past relationship. They feel you're ready to move forward and trust again. And yeah, that's Six of Wands. There's been a lot of emotional turbulence. You were triggered a lot by this relationship that you were in, and it caused a lot of emotional outbursts, but that's why you were really trying to get that tranquility back into your life with your friends and family and people around you that could support you through this tough time. I really do feel like it was the relationship that caused this instability. So let's go ahead and see what the new message is for 2024. As I said, you've gained the knowledge. King of Swords in reverse. You're kind of moving slow. Page of Wands. They want you to open up to new ideas and new ways of thinking. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So they want you to start taking interest back into your foundation, your family, your home, your future. They want you to start, now that you have the knowledge. The main message is they don't want you to just stay in this rut. They want you to, in this peaceful bliss of what you think you are. They're happy that you went through it, but they don't want you to live like that. They want you to get up and move forward. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Which is about, they want you to give and want you to be able to give and receive love again. They don't want you to sit around and be lost in your be down. They feel like you're going to have times this year that will make you feel alone, but that's not what they want. They want you to remember that that's still part of the process, because they kind of feel like you've been living in this like dream world and you haven't faced reality. You've had the comfort. It's like you haven't gone through all the steps, is what they're saying. The Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about fire. And that's saying that changes are coming. And they want you to be prepared for them. Well, whether you're prepared or not, changes are coming. And Three of Wands, another strong message is the Three of Wands, which is the card of expanding your vision, expanding your friend group, expanding your connections. and Mercury is the messenger. So I feel like, I mean, maybe even one of your friends that you were associated with in 2023 is going to help you connect to people again and try to love again. I feel like you were really hurt this last year, and your spirit team wants you to know that they know you were, but they also want you to know that they were happy, you know, that you took the time to recuperate in this harmonious inaction. Everybody needs that, and she looks relaxed. But now that you have the knowledge, you can move forward and be a better person for it. So that is it for my pile ones. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again here at pile 2 if you'd like to join me. So see you there. Okay, welcome back, pile 2. So let's go ahead and get your 2023 message from your spirit team. Not a butterfly, metamorphosis. So they are seeing change. Change is the key word from your for 2023. 2024 is the journey. Sorry about that. Somebody came in and turned on the TV. 2024 is about the journey. And so you've had a year of change in 2023, and now the main message is about moving forward into the journey of 2024. So let's see what we got for a message on those. Let's get some details on that. Okay. So we'll start with this one. So we've got not a butterfly. It's about the change that you've made. So we have number 2, which is the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. Yeah, transformation. Wow. It's been a transformative year. On your earthly realm, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the card down here so you can see it, Ace of Cups. So this has been an emotional transformation on both your home front and your emotional front. Your emotions have been really, you've been working with your emotions throughout the year, and the High Priestess is about trusting yourself and intuition, and I feel like that has helped you get through the year, and that's what your spirit guides want to tell you as well. They're really happy that you have worked. They see the progress that you've made changing yourself to be ready for this new journey of 2024. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So they're certainly proud of your resourcefulness and how you've kept things moving throughout the year. They feel like you, with that high priestess energy, that you were so on point, and they're so proud of you for all the changes that you've made, because I think that in the past maybe some people were not so confident on your spirit team of how well you would make it through some of the tough situations that you've been in. And the Eight of Cups is that you've walked away from something to make yourself a better person. You've moved on from the way that you used to act or used to be, and that's what is so impressive to your spirit team. They're just so amazed by all the transformation that you've made. Let's see here what we've got for Eight of Swords energy. So Eight of Swords energy is about reason, and you have it's a lot of times it means self-imposed restrictions, but in this case I think it was a good self-imposed restrictions. Yes, you made your own choices, you did it the way you wanted it, and you made it on your terms only. It was not up to somebody else. This was all about you and your terms, and you made the changes the way that you wanted to make your changes. And with Saturn, Saturn retrograde. Well, it's very windy on Saturn, and I think that you have had to put, you have had to work through a lot of situations, and I think that that's one of the interesting points that we can points that we can make, is that it hasn't been easy for you. And I think that that Saturn influence is about justice and getting things the way you want them. Your values, your virtues, and I think that's what a lot of that Saturn energy, I think with the Saturn retrograde, it like went slow through your year, that energy. So you were able to really think things over and work things out the way that you wanted them. So let's go ahead and see what the future message is here. So they're ready, your spirit team is ready for you to do your journey and move forward. So we've got Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Again, this is, this is Eight of Swords, but Eight of Wands is about taking action and moving forward now. It's time for you to start this journey of what you've taken this last year to set up for. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about moving forward, but being patient as well, because things might not come up completely quickly. It might not happen overnight, but the journey, the fun is with, half of the fun is within the journey, is what your spirit team is saying. And the Three of Wands is about expansion, expanding your horizons, looking out and seeing what's ahead of you. The world's an open book for you. Life is in the journey for you. And the Nine of Wands. There's going to be some testing of your courage now as well, because people see that you're really proud of yourself, and they're like, oh yeah, well, they're going to make you work for it. They're going to cause you to be stressed out, but never let them see that. That's a big message as well. Never let them see your stress. And with that Ace of Swords there, that's about mental clarity, new ideas, and you're coming up with them constantly. And they want you to know that they see that. And their message for you is to move forward with that as well. They're very proud of that. Yeah, the fun is in the journey, and when it's, you know, when you get to where you want to be, they know that you're going to be really happy with the results, even though it might not look like it along the way. So we have King of Wands here. Courageous. Making movements forward, being bold, but emotionally attached as well. And that's what they really want you to know. They know that you are emotionally attached as well. And that Moon in Cancer is saying that's where that emotional attachment is, and they're very proud of you that you're able to be emotionally attached as well, in a good way. And you are extremely sensitive, so that's part of the reason they're really happy that you took this last year for your Saturn retrograde to really think things through and slowly process. But again, Cancer moons are completely action oriented as well. And they're nurturers, so they take care of people, but not only that, I think they kind of forgive easily as well. I think they can forgive easily. If it's worth forgiving, if the person wants to be forgiven. They can also they can be tough and be strong, because they are like Mama and Papa Bears, you know. So that is one fact. But I just wanted to say, yeah, that I feel like they're really excited about this year for you, and how this upcoming year in 2024 and how you handled yourself in 2023. They're very happy. And they know that your road ahead is not going to be smooth sailing, as you see here, but indeed you will get to where you need to be, and they're very proud of you for that. So anyways, here's the two cards if you want to snapshot that. I know my screen's not huge, but okay. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you want to check on me back at pile 3, I'm coming back to you in just a moment. Welcome back, pile 3. My healing stone pile. I meant to say selenite. So let's get that out of the way. Let's get your selenite energy in there. Okay, so let's pick 2 cards. One for 2023 from your spirit team, and guides, guardians, family, message from 2023. Not a cloud. Fluidity. And burning with passion for 2024. Okay. So, your spirit team wants to point out that they're very happy with the way that 2023 went, where you completely had balance and partnerships going on. You worked well with everything. It wasn't like you were just stuck in one rut. You moved with the flow. And look at that little cute little elf creature with her lantern. It's almost like the hermit. You move through every situation without stopping, as if that's the way it was supposed to be, even if there was hard situations in your way. And now 2024, they feel like, again, we have 2 balance. 9, 10, 11 ends up to be 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. These are both complete balanced years for you. But this year they're seeing that last year you took things in, rolled with the flow, and now this year they want to see action being taken. So let's see if we can figure out what that action is. So let's start with some cards here for 2023. So I'm going to do it a little different this time. Okay, so we have the King, King of Wands, okay, so the King of Wands is the card of fire. Bold leader, powerful change, and you move forward. But with this King of Wands, it's fiery, and that's why you were able to move forward with that passion. You had passion, but it was a different kind of passion than we're going to see for 2024. So, 7 of Swords here. So we have betrayal, and you saw it firsthand. That's what part of this seeing was, and you took it in. You took it in and acknowledged it, this betrayal. Okay, sorry about that. I had to run downstairs and catch the door here. So anyways, I came back and I was like, why is there 3 cards sitting on the table in front of me? And then I realized that the whole deck had fell on the floor. So anyways, let's go ahead and move forward here. So yes, you were watching the betrayal that happened to you, but you moved fluidly like it was nothing. It's almost as if you didn't even flinch. You didn't even let the other person or people know that you saw them. And it helped you to decide that things weren't worth it anymore, and with those people or that person, or that I think it might have been more than one person, to be honest with you. And I feel like it was possibly a project or something that you were working on that you might have seen some betrayal. But let's see, let's move forward here. Justice in reverse. Yes, things were not balanced, but again, you were able to control your situation. You made it flow. You didn't stop yourself. In other words, it's not a cloud. You didn't stop in the sky like a cloud. You kept moving forward. And that's a huge message from your spirit team. They wanted to know that even though you were mistreated, things were not going to your benefit, and you turned it around and you said, yeah, that is not for me. And they're very proud that you stood strong on that. And with that 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles is like fear of change, and I think that what they're proud of is that generally that card means fear of change, and that I mean holding on to your wealth, holding on to your earth, holding on to your environment. But with that fluidity card, you did hold on to your pride, is what it is mostly. Your foundation. You held on to your foundation, and that's what they're really proud of. Let's see what we've got here for a message here. Venus, the Empress, love. You want to create again, and you want to continue forward, and you being as flexible and fluid and taking things in throughout last year, it's like you still held that love in your heart. Venus is the goddess of love and tranquility and peace. There's a peace dove there. And then you've got the Empress, which is the goddess of creation, as I said. And the other thing that I think is super cool about it is it's got 12 stars in the sky there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's like I'm getting the impression that the world is circling around you. Like the zodiac is like you have the control. Every sign is on your side. you were able to hold it together through the year, through every sign, through every retrograde, everything. It's like you were able to, you made your path, you chose it, and you walked it. After the deceit and betrayal. Not you made your path that caused that. I'm saying that you forged the path after you saw the betrayal. Now that you now the message for, and again, interestingly enough, both cards are balance. So we have the unicorn and the dragon. And look at, the horn is pointing that way and the flame is pointing that way. So you're leaving this behind. Now everything that you've learned, you're taking it with you and you're moving forward, because now you are ready to move. You're ready to move forward. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles is the card of patience, news, money, a new job. The message for you is to make sure to slow down and know that things are coming your way. And they know that you're burning with desire to move forward and move on, but you need to slow your roll a little bit. They're very happy with you, though, of how you've moved forward. And we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about passion and free spirit. So they know that you have that in you. And let's see what we've got. And then we've got Seven of Pentacles. Make sure you can see that in the camera there. So the Seven of Pentacles is about patience and hard work. Yes, again, they're just reiterating that, to not move too fast. Not to move too fast. Let's move these cards over so you can see them all. And then let's see what we've got, what else we have here. And there's going to be a lot of choices. The reason they don't want you to move so fast is because there are many choices for you ahead. Because you've taken in all this information from 2023, now you have this fire burning inside of you. You want to move forward and get it done, but they want you to make sure that you don't miss anything. Don't be naive and miss out on something ahead of you that you might be wanting to take advantage of because you're being too quick. Then we have the High Priestess, which is about intuition, hidden secrets. And they want you to take note of that. There is mystery, but trust yourself as well. So with these decisions that you have to make, they also want you to know that they're confident that you're going to make the right decisions. Okay. So we have the Ascendant. That's the Sphinx. Yeah, they also with that also with these choices, before we get into this card, I wanted to say the reason they want you to slow down and not be so naive is because there is something that they want you to pay attention to, and they want you to trust your intuition and understand, understand that they know that you're going to make the right choice, but they just want you to slow down and take note of that. It's not a race. I know we know that they say we know you're burning with passion, ready to move forward now that you've learned everything and want to put into action what your response, or your new you, or however you want to look at it, your reaction to the action that happened in 2023 in a positive way, though, as well. So so then we've got the ascendant, elder of dawn. So whatever your ascendant sign is, it is the astrological sign on the eastern horizon when the person was born. So this signifies your sun sign, basically. Actually, I'm sorry, it's your rising sign, not your sun sign. It is your physical appearance, your consciousness, your awakening. It's the sign, and it's not the same as your sun sign. I'm sorry, it's your rising sign. But this is super cool because that's what it's signifying. The birth of this new you. This new consciousness that you've acquired over 2023. I'm just going to let that sit there for a moment. And it's like the vibe that people pick up from you. That's your ascendant sign. That's your rising sign. It's not your sun sign. And sometimes that can be a bit confusing. It's the energy that you put out to the world is your ascendant sign. And your spirit team also wants you to take note of that. They also want you to acknowledge what you put out, how you put out yourself. So let's go ahead and do this, because I have to leave that there because it's hard to see. If I can't get the whole card in. These are big cards. But anyways, these are two beautiful messages here. And actually, with that not a cloud fluidity, I picture Venus, the Empress, being just fluid in movement, beautiful flowing movement. And that's kind of what you did last year, taking it in and not letting your emotions get the best of you. And now it's inspired you, not in a negative way. I'm not saying like you're trying to pay somebody back for what they did to you, but I feel like you're ready to move forward. And we build strength with the hurts that happen to us in our lives. And it's like that saying, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So I think that's kind of that attitude. Anyways, oh, and I see you can't see the writing. Okay, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I certainly did. I really enjoyed this one. And this whole 3-card pick. Maybe I'll do these in the future as well. I really like it. So anyways, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed New Year's Eve, getting rid of 2023 and rolling into 2024. Have a beautiful, blessed New Year.